This is Tommy and JD, and we made an ItemDex from the Poke API. And once you click on the item, we populated the second activity view with all the data and descriptions about this item that was gathered from the Poke API. And we made an interface for our API request. And so basically we called get on the item, which got the item from the Poke API. And here are getters and setters for our app. We got the name of each item and the URL, which had all the data about each item. And we also got the numbers for each item, which made it easier to parse through and organize the items in our UI. And our Pokemon list class basically takes all the data gathered from our getters and setters in the Pokemon class and stores the results in a list. And here's our list adapter, which takes the lists created from Pokemon list, and basically our list adapter has methods that populates the recycler view. So in our recycler view, we had text views and image views, and our list adapter takes the Pokemon lists and puts an image in each image view and the name of each item in the text view.
Okay, so our application was mainly comprised of two activities, the first of which is the main activity. And here most of what is being done is populating the recycler view and using the list adapter class and ensuring that the scrolling is also made smooth. There's a method here called getData, which is basically forming a API request and using a callback to populate a list with the Pokemon data that's gathered from the API. And where are we? Right. So most of the methods that are made in this class are based off of a external library that we found to use called Retrofit, which made it a lot easier to parse through the JSON data with JSON. And also, the way that we switched between the two activities was with a on click method for the recycler view that was instantiated with a interface that was created inside the list adapter class. And so when we switch between the recycler view, or when we switch between the main activity and the item info activity by pressing any one of the items that pops up on the screen, the data that's sent between the classes is the name of the item, the image of the item, the URL of the item, which is the JSON URL, and the ID, which is the number of the item that's put into the JSON URL. And when that's sent to the item info class, it's all gathered and essentially used to populate the item data that is shown on the second view. And in that view is the UI that we've used. Basically, there are two UI elements for the main activity, one of which is the activity main, which consists of the recycler view in a relative layout, and the item Pokemon.xml, which consists of a linear layout with an image view and a text view, which is how we created each row of 3 elements. And then the other item info class consists of the image, a text view, and a larger text view to contain all of the data about it, and a back button to go back. So yes.